Hi, boys and girls, and welcome back to lesson 14. I know we haven't done one of these in a while, but for this fluency video, you're actually going to need your practice book and your learn book. So if you don't have both of these books, go ahead and pause the video so that you can go grab them. All right, we're going to start with our practice book. And we're going to get back to our sprint life. I know some of you have been missing our sprints. So we're going to open up to the next page we haven't done yet, which is page, the first sprint in module 2 is page 53. Page 53. Now in this sprint, you are going to have to write the halfway point. So what is halfway between 0 and 10? That would be 5. Okay. So if you need more time to get to that page, go ahead. And I'm going to set the timer. You get 1 minute on this, just 1 minute. So on your mark, get set, go. $20 seconds. All right, stop and let's check our answers. 15. So after 5, 15, 25, 75. Now, hopefully you didn't write 85 because we're now going backwards. So this is 75 again. 45, 45. 35, 35. Hopefully you're seeing a pattern. 65, 65. 85, 95, 95. 85, 55, 155, 255. 755, 755, 85, 185. Again, if I ever go too fast, you can always pause to catch up. The next column, 285, 585, 585. 35, 935, 65, 465, 95, 895, 995, 1005, 75, 1075, 1575, 485, 1485, 1085, 355, 1785, 395, 1835, and 1105. if I make a mistake. So again, you only need to check the ones that you did. Go ahead and count up how many you got right. Maybe this time you got 12 correct. And you're gonna put 12 up here in the top corner. Then we're gonna turn one page to page 55. And we're gonna try again. Remember, you're gonna try to beat the number you got correct on this last one. So on your mark, I'll give you your first answer like I did on the last one, so it's fair, 15. On your mark, get set, go. $30 seconds remaining. All right, let's go over these answers. So we had 15, 25, 35, 65, 65, 55, 55, 45, 45, 75, 75, 85, 95, 95, 85, 65, 165, 265, 565, 565, 75, 175. Going back to the second, or going up to the top of the second column, 275, 675, 675, 25, 925, 55, 455, 95, 895, 995, 1005, 25, 1025, 1525, 385, 1385, 1085, 755, 1685, 295, 1845, and 1215. All right, how'd you do? Did you do better this time? Maybe this time you got 14 correct. So you would write 14. And since you got 12 correct before, that would be a plus of 2. Go ahead, pause the video to figure that out. All right, now we're going to do a little bit more of renaming our tens before we do the application problem, which we're going to do together. So on the screen, you see 11 tens. Right now, I want you to think, what does 11 tens look like as a number? So remember, we'd write 11 and then a 0 in the ones place. So say the number. Good, 110. All right, let's do the same thing. 19 tens, what's the number? Good, 190. If it helps you to write it down first, go ahead and write it down first. All right, 20 tens. Good, you put a 20 down and then another 0 and you get 200. 28 tens. Good, 28 with a 0 at the end is 280. 30 tens. Good, 300, which is 30 with an additional 0 at the end, and then 40 tens. Good, 400. 40 with a 0 at the end. All right, so we are going to do this application problem together. And our application problem is going to be on page 211. So we're going to use place value discs, which are little circles. So we're going to be drawing each of these numbers using the discs, which are little circles. So first we're going to do 10 tens. So this first number is how many circles we're going to draw. So draw 10 circles. And then we're going to label them with the next word, which is 10. So each of these are going to be 10. So 10 tens equals 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, let's do the next one. We're going to draw 10 circles. And these circles are going to be labeled with 100. If you need to pause the video to catch up, you can. Then I want to know what equals 10 hundreds. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Some people will say 1000, which is fine, but 1000 is the same as 1,000. Okay, let's try the next one. The first is the number of circles you draw. So draw 13 circles. And then we're going to label them with the word, which is 10. Okay, count by 10 to find out what 13 tens equals. Go ahead, I'll wait for you. All right, hopefully you got 130. Okay, we're gonna skip down to the middle. We're gonna skip over 1300s. We're gonna do this one, 13 10s and 8 1s. So first, let's draw 13 groups of 10. Label those each 10. Then you're gonna draw 8 circles with 1 in between. Pause the video if you need time to catch up. Okay, let's count this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. Now I'm going to count by ones. I'm at 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138. So this value up here is 138. And that's where we're gonna stop for today. All right, thanks for sticking with me. Again, we kind of skipped 2 of the problems. I'm hoping to come back to that another time. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.